Right, y'all, we back, man, with another video, Water Guard TV. Y'all know what we do, man, health, wealth, and a deeper understanding of self. We got Katt Williams and Willie D. They speaking on Farrahkhan. Now, I'm going to play this video. I'm going to give y'all my opinion. But in this video, Katt Williams implies of what he thinks about, the leadership of Farrahkhan. All right? I'm also going to let y'all in on the video by Comedy Hype that he did a video. And the video is called The Secret Partnership of the KKK and Elijah Muhammad. Okay? That's something that you need to check out by Comedy Hype so you can get an understanding of exactly what Katt Williams is talking about. Okay? And without further ado, y'all, let's get it.
Christian.
Yes, a branch of Christianity, yes.
At one point, did you become a Muslim?
At one point, I became several religions because that's the only way you can really find out what's going on in a religion. Religion is not something that you can just study the books about it and now you know about them. I had to be a member of the Fruit of Islam in order to know. Minister Farrahkhan calls me his son. I was not regular even in that endeavor, just because whoever the true God is, I don't play about him. And I understand that regardless of what you choose to call him, it's the same entity. And once you study all of the religions, you find out that nobody's really disagreeing with anybody. The Jews don't believe this whole set of things that Christians don't, and Muslims either.
Why are people so afraid of Farrahkhan?
Well, if you had the ability to control the black people on this planet, there isn't anything that you couldn't take, dismantle, destroy, or interrupt if you could mobilize black people. And so part of the ops agenda, a part of their modus operandi, is to find out which one of you niggas is a potential leader. And if you are, then we begin a work of progress on your life, which will make people get off of that. It's a part of it, as much as in any defense, you trying to figure out which way this dude is likely to go so I can rip that ball. It's the same.
Yeah. Farrahkhan is a polarizing individual. A lot of people really, I do believe, don't really understand him. I think that there are people who get the message. This is what frightens them, is because they know, as you alluded to, they know what he's capable of doing. Uniting black people and guiding and leading black people in the right way.
There's not been a successful one of those yet. So just like if you're a rapper, any rapper can get hit. Yeah, we can go through 300 years of history and look for all the black people that fit the description you just said. They never make it.
Yeah, which is why I believe that they should stop trying to make it. I really do believe that, it's each one, reach one, teach one, but the leadership is in yourself. Like, all of us are capable, well, not all of us, but many of us are capable of being a leader. Like, instead of sitting around just waiting on one person to be that leader,
well said. But in real time, being the leader of yourself gets you nothing. The people demand to be led, regardless. There's not 13 shepherds and all these sheep. Why? Because it's unnecessary. Just one. just one that has the connection with the sheep, which allows the sheep who has a brain about that small to be able to just focus on eating grass and not worry about falling off a cliff. We have the desire as humans to be led. We want to be led into battle. We want to be led into the football game. This is all because this is how we are wired. The cheerleaders and the pomp and circumstance, that goes back to the times of first humanity, because we do need that.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about a myriad of leaders. You're not just talking about a single individual.
Right.
And I see a lot of people just be sitting back waiting on a Messiah. They're waiting on that one person.
But they are too, though.
Who's that?
The other side is far more diligent about looking for that Messiah than we are, because they know where to look. You probably wonder, why do white people pay so much attention to black people if they don't like them? You would think if you didn't like something, why would you be paying attention to it? I don't pay attention to things I don't like.
What's the answer?
The answer is the liar knows what lie he told. You see what I'm saying? So even if I made it deceitful and I made you think that the answer is over here, but the answer is really over here, I'm still going to be looking over here. Me, the one that tricked, because I know this is the right answer. Black people have lost their identity, but our oppressors have not lost our identity. That's just why they chopped those noses off of the Pharaoh and the Sphinx in Egypt in the first place, is because without this nose, we can tell you this is whoever it is. But with that nigga nose, it can only be niggas. Why would somebody vandalize a whole face and only vandalize one part? Nobody wanted to knock an eye off or take an ear off, or no chins missing. No, just the nose. Because it's a brand. It's a brand.
So there y'all here. So let's get into this. Katt Williams is basically saying black people never really had a leader to lead them anywhere. And just like I told you, you guys need to check out this video by Comedy Hype. He did a documentary on the unknown partnership of the KKK and Elijah Muhammad. So we got to ask ourselves, right? I remember I read something by Hoover, J. Edgar Hoover. He said, we will provide them with we will provide them with the leaders. So it's like they are looking for the leaders, just like the black people are, just like Katt Williams said. So it's more lucrative, it's going to be more lucrative for you to follow the guidelines of what, the other side is going to give you, rather than you just try to be, 100 and honest and just try to be leading black people the right way. It's more, it's no money in that. Okay, it's probably death in that. But like Katt Williams is saying, hey, it ain't never been done. And the ops are looking for these guys to take the place of the Messiah, so they don't have a Messiah. Okay, so is he calling out Farrahkhan? Yeah, he is. Okay, it's been a lot of this sediment has been floating around for a minute right now. So it's just shocking to know that, some of our leaders be having secret partnerships with people that they don't want to expose. A lot of the leaders, okay? And it's because that, just like with anything, with influencers and with anything, you want to look for people that's going to spread your agenda, okay? And they're going to get compensated. Just like with crypto, they got Shaq and, got all of these other big name leaders that's in the industry to get people to sign up and put their money in something, because they know if they had certain leaders that people trusted, they would be able to make something happen. And I agree with Katt Williams. I think the same thing is happening with the culture. They're already looking and they're already trying to manufacture us leaders so they could be in control of what these leaders are actually doing, saying, and preaching. So it just cuts out. It's prevention. It's like it's going to prevent anything from happening. Because if you don't know, in 1804 in Haiti, they fought and won the independence. This is one of the biggest things in history. So in order to stop that, you have to have prevention measures in place so this won't happen. And I think that they got a good lock on the system. And I don't think, some guy that's, I do think we have leaders and people that want to lead. But I do think it's more of a lucrative when you're seen as a leader, when you're seen as a big influencer to the black community. It's more lucrative for you to be aligned with certain agendas, so your life can be great. Now that's just my opinion and Katt's opinion. It just makes sense. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Do you think Katt Williams just exposed Farrahkhan for probably some sneaky behavior or some sneaky deals that he could have? Okay, I told y'all about that documentary that Comedy Hype did, the unknown partnership of the KKK and Elijah Muhammad. Y'all check that out. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Don't forget, in the description, we all about health, wealth, and a better understanding of self. In the description, I got that, but we definitely need it. Water is becoming an essential part of life, and we're getting a lot more impurities and contaminants on our water, especially the bottled water. In certain cities, we're seeing that we have water problems. So you have to definitely be able to take control of your own water source, so you can make sure that you provide for your family in the best way. So link me in the description. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
Are you ready for cleaner, safer water throughout your entire home? Our high-efficiency water systems handles just that. Plus, it can be installed in one day by our expert local installers. Just click below to check local pricing and claim your free water test today.